Hi everyone. I wanted to give a peek into another one of my manuscripts. This one is from 2000. It's called, or was called, On Gilded Ground. On Gilded Ground was later retitled In Search of King Solomon's Mines. I kind of liked the title, On Gilded Ground. Gilded means golden, of course, but it has a rarer usage, meaning bloodied or as in a place of massacre. I've got a lot of red post-it notes on here because I've needed to mark pages over the years. And this came after my book. It came after, so firstly, Beyond the Devil's Teeth, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Trail of Feathers, then In Search of King Solomon's Mines, which took me to Ethiopia. And it was the first time that I had found myself in Ethiopia. And it was really the first time of so many connections with that country. I love Ethiopia. And over the years, over the decades, it's as if I get brought to Ethiopia, I get reintroduced to it again, again, again. And this was the very first part of my journey, you know, my life journey with Ethiopia. And I'm very humbled by it. This is how the book began. And this was commissioned by John Murray, who was the most fantabulous, incredible, beautiful literary publisher. And after writing a couple of books for them, they sold out, having been published, you know, having been based on Albemarle Street forever and ever and ever in central London. And I was so incredibly upset, but that's another story. This book begins, a hand-drawn map was hanging on the back wall of Ali Baba's tourist emporium, little more than a sketch and smudged by a clumsy hand. It was set in a chipped gold frame. It showed a river and mountains, a desert, and what looked like a trail between them. At the end of the trail was an oversized X. Is it a treasure map? Ali Baba peeped up from the back page of the Jerusalem Herald, straining over with his good eye. He was an old dog of a man whose pot-belly hinted at a diet rich in mutton. His dark skin was coated with bristly grey hair. He was bespectacled and spoke with a lisp. Like all the other merchants in the bazaar, Ali Baba had gone from rack to ruin, but he didn't care. He lit a filterless Turkish cigarette and breathed in deeply. That is not for sale, he said. But is it a treasure map? I asked again. The shopkeeper grunted and returned to his paper. You couldn't accuse Ali Baba of hard salesmanship. Times could never have been worse for tourism since the fighting had flared up again. This was Jerusalem. And all the other traders in the old city were falling backwards for business, but then none of them had a treasure map hanging on their wall. Where's the treasure supposed to be? Africa. Diamonds? No, gold. Oh, I mouthed with mounting interest. A pirate treasure. Ali Baba glanced up from his newspaper again. He straightened his white skull cap, scratched a broken fingernail through his beard, and replied, gold mines. It is a map for the gold mines. The gold mines? The mines of Suleiman, he growled. King Solomon's mines. Just the way the dialogue is formed, the way the book is arranged, the quality of the writing, looking at it now, it's a full, development from Beyond the Devil's Teeth and Sorcerer's Apprentice and Trail of Feathers. This is a book written, by me when I was really developing as a writer. I'm actually looking back at it, I'm pretty damn happy with the quality of the writing and just the way the book is arranged and the story arcs. I like that. I like it a lot. And I was, you know, I was so proud to be published by John Murray, you know, who had published Byron and Darwin and Jane Austen and so many of my heroes from the 19th century, people like Livingstone and Samuel White Baker and Richard Burton, all the greatest travelers. I think Richard Burton, but all the other greatest ones too. So that is On Gilded Ground in Search of King Solomon's Mines.